All right, joining us now here on In the Circle on D1 Softball, fresh off their sweep over Purdue in their first ever Big Ten series for the UCLA Bruins. Senior Savannah Pola, and of course the junior Megan Grant joining us here. Hi, ladies, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great. Megan, I want to start with you. You hit the big home run to get it back in it and tie the game up. Tell me about that at bat.
I mean, none of it starts without Jordan right in front of me. I mean, she was definitely the spark to the offense in terms of getting us back, and her swing was everything that we needed. So I just kind of fed off her and the team.
Savannah, you hit the go-ahead home run there. Tell me about that at bat you had.
Yeah, honestly, what Megan said for Joe and Meg, just to put us on the board, and I just wanted to get on base for my teammates and pass the bat, but just sticking to the plan that Coach Bubba and Coach Will and Coach Lisa set out for us, and just trusting the process and hoping that it would work.
Savannah, do you feel you're playing your best softball of your career here in your senior year?
Yeah, I think it's that on the better side of my career, but I think I'm just not thinking too much about it and trying to do what's best for my team and having fun because it's my last year and just trying to be present.
Megan, what was it like? Purdue was scrappy. They gave you everything they had all weekend there. What was it like to kind of see a new opponent in a new conference here? This is part of history they'll be talking about years from now.
Yeah, I would like to call it refreshing. Honestly, I think we've, as a staff, been waiting for this moment just to switch conferences and just be ready from the jump. And I think, and throughout how we're going to face everyone is just going to be what we're going to show Bruins about. So it's just going to be us versus anyone in the dugout, and we're just excited for any challenge.
For both of you, what have you learned about this team to this point?
I think we're really talented and we're really young, and I think that the freshmen have just showed that age doesn't matter and that anyone could be out there. So I'm really proud of them just to watch them do their thing.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Sav. I think we're youthful and talented, but also throughout the games, I'm learning that we have grit and we're in turn scrappy as well. We don't let the score affect anything of what we're doing on our side, and we just really take it pitch to pitch.
Jordan Woolery's incredible. Having an incredible year. What's it like being her teammate and seeing what she's doing?
She just is a fire starter. She's just a really good selfless teammate, and just to see that it pays back for her is just really exciting. And I'm really proud of her just to have her. She always has my back too. So yeah.
No, I would say coming from a different perspective, watching all of them hit before me, it's just oh, she's on, yep, Sav, obviously. And then Joe watching it from on deck is pure beauty to see. She's just one of the highest competitors I've ever seen. And just, it's a pleasure watching her play, but also, like Sav said, the person she is off the field as well. I mean, we both have great relationships with Joe. That's our girl. So she's great. Yeah.
That's fantastic. You mentioned the coaching staff, Bubba Nichols, new full-time assistant. What's it been like having her as a full-time assistant?
Amazing.
Yeah, I love it. It's just good communication within the three people that work with us with hitting, and just having that relationship with her and talking to her in, between at bats or even when we're in the batter's box. I think it's really helpful for us, and she's a really good tool for our squad.
Yeah, for me, Bub is a great cue. So just look at her. I feel like I'm dialed in every single time. And I also think she brings such a great youth to the coaching staff as well. As we have that with our players, we also have that within the coaching staff.
Speak of the pitching staff. It feels like you have much more depth than you even had last year. Does it feel that? Is that got to be a confidence booster from an offensive standpoint, knowing you have so many different arms they're covering it? It allows you kind of like this weekend where, hey, you're figuring things out offensively.
Yeah, I would say it is in terms of numbers. We do have more depth there, but I feel like even from last year, we never really focused on that. We were just always game to game, and whoever was on the mound was Coach I's choice and her best bet, and so we stood by that. And I think this year, I mean, just seeing how people have stepped up in their roles, it's been nice to see.
Yeah. And I think that they have our back, and we will always have theirs. So
this freshman class, describe this class that you've gotten here, inherited here, Savannah. What are they like?
Honestly, I love them. They just bring such good energy to this team, and just good vibes and positivity. And they're just playing it's been their junior or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say because I hang out with them so much outside that they're basically family, and it's just been a pleasure seeing them on the field, just being able to shine. I remember when I was a freshman, and they remind me so much of our class and just how excited we were. So it's just like cool to see a different perspective of how much they are like growing.
Oh, that's right. I sense that watching you play this year. This team is a tight group there. Talk about the bond you have as a group. How does that is it the leadership, Savannah? Do you all kind of bring the youngsters around? How do you build that chemistry?
Yeah, I feel like the juniors, they do a really good job at just like reaching out to the underclassmen, and like we just like want to bring them in and like make them feel like family because we were there at one point being a freshman and scared. So I feel like just making them feel comfortable, and I think that's really helped our team out.
Yeah, I think in terms of our bond, it's pretty special to say. Like those are my four lifers for sure, and it just makes me think about when I was a freshman and my seniors and how well they've treated me. So it just felt like in my head I had to do the same to the people who are below.
Megan, how would you describe Savannah for those? What kind of player? What she means to this program there?
Yep, professional. Absolutely. Yep. One word.
No,
professional.
That's Megan. That's Megan.
Because I can go on about Sav, but Sav's got one of the most beautiful swings I've ever seen. She's a professional hitter. Her eye's amazing. From mechanics to everything, like she just kills it. And it's honestly, I don't say it enough to her, but watching her just play is it's a sight to see.
Thanks.
That's high praise there. Now you got to follow up. You got to follow that. Describe Megan.
Oh my God, Megan. She's probably one of the scariest hitters that any person could ever face. Like she just works. She's one of the hardest workers on this team, and I feel like I love watching her compete in the box and on the field. And it's just intimidating. Like I feel like every time she hits, she's gonna be a freaking bomb. So yeah, I honestly admire Meg and her hard work and her ethic. So yeah,
that's really really good. Savannah, what do you have plans post softball yet? You know
Um,
what you want to
I'm,
do?
I'm gonna get my master's here. I'm gonna be a grad manager. So that's all I got.
That's fair. Hey, that's more than plenty. That's more than I figured out back in my day. Their school there. All right, ladies. Let me let you go on this. You're gonna get on the road now for a little while. In conference play, you'll go to Iowa. I believe you go to Maryland. You know you're gonna have a target on your back. That's what UCLA is used to anyway. What do you all as a team feel like you got to get better at here moving forward?
Better, like the term is a little interesting. I think we just, this is also a good time for us to gel and just continue learning from each other. We're going to take what we had in preseason and just continue it. It is still early in conference, so we're just excited for the games we get to play and the places we're going to go and the fact that we're doing it all together.
I would just say keep flowing with each other and just like in-game adjustments and learning from each other within at-bats. And yeah, just like good communication with like our hitting coaches. And I think just like going out for the jump, like in the beginning of the game and just like never letting up throughout the whole game. I think that would be a good key for our success.
Well, I wish you good luck there as you travel on the road. Congrats on the series sweep here to start Big Ten play, and congrats to both of you on the success you've had to this point. Good luck the rest of the way, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us here on In the Circle of D1 Softball.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was nice meeting you.